and welcome to another video. Today I feel like doing something really relaxing and very short and quick since my last couple of videos have been over an hour long. So I decided that I wanted to do a quick play in my travel journal because I really do want to get this completed, and I feel like it's like on its way and I'm still loving it, and I thought that I would have a little play in it today because there's a few things that I want to document that I haven't gotten around to documenting yet. So I haven't documented the Cream Puff Factory, I haven't documented Studio Ghibli, I haven't documented the meetup with the lovely Mitts, which I've got photographs here, and the Cream Puff Factory and stuff, and I do have some footage of the actual Cream Puff Factory, so that was nice. And I'm pretty sure I have tiny snippets of footage where I was meeting Mitts, and I'm pretty sure I will overlay that as I work. So I'm going to make sure that I've got all that footage, so I shouldn't be promising stuff because I have had so much trouble locating where I put everything because I put things in stupid places. My filing system on my computer is absolutely ridiculous and it's just a huge mess. And so I need to sort of track down where that footage is, but I know I took some. But I wanted to sort of document the Cream Puff Factory. I've been waiting to do it for a while. I've had these my photos printed out ready to go for a while. It was such a cute, adorable little place. It was way out of the way, and hubby and I got there really early in the morning, so it was only me and hubby and another international couple that were there right from before they opened, and I think another couple came in during the time that we were there, but it was suggested on doing my research to get there early because it does sort of fill up as it's kind of a tourist destination if you've done a lot of research. I actually found out about it through reading someone's Japan travel blog where they're like, you must visit this place. So I kind of looked it up and looked online and found some videos, and I said to hubby, we need to go there. And so it became one of the things that we put onto our list of things to do before we went to Studio Ghibli. So it was kind of in the whole day. We did this, then we went to visit Mitts, I think, and then we went to Studio Ghibli, or we went to Studio Ghibli first and then visited Mitts. Can't quite remember. I'm pretty sure this and Studio Ghibli was the one day. I know that much, and I think maybe the next day was the day we saw Mitts. And then we went to the Tokyo station to see the the Traveller's Factory at Tokyo Station. So it's all sort of blurring into each other. Those few days feel like a blur. It was right before we went to Tokyo Disneyland. So we're trying to get all the things out of the way before we went there because that was the end of our trip. We chose to do Disney last instead of first. So yeah, we did see all of the Travelers Company shops, from the main one to the Tokyo Station one to the one at the airport. So we saw all the locations. But yeah, so I think I might just put it in speed and it will be a very, very quick video today. I do want to do a little watercolor painting of this little guy. So I'm going to try and work out where I want to actually put the, because the sticker that I've got for the actual restaurant was here. So this little bunny here is from the actual cafe. So I may very well start it here. And just sort of cover up where I stamped that stamp because I put it on the wrong page. I was just getting stamp happy, so I think that was what was throwing me off. And I've got my some of my Studio Ghibli tape down here because we did it all together. So yeah, that is what I'm going to do. Very quick, very laid back today. It's Friday. I've got crop night with Sian tonight, and so that means that I need to get my work done before I head off and spend the evening and a sleepover with her. Yeah, I'm 34 years old and still have sleepovers come at me. But it's a nice little break for me, and we just sit and create. Normally Sam's there, but she's got an engagement party tonight, but Sian and I decided to still go ahead because I got out of school holidays alive and need a nice girly chatty, you know, just one of those moments where you need your girlfriends around. So yeah, I'm gonna put this in speed, go make a cup of tea and get your journal out and journal along with me. I'd love to see your takes on travel journals, or if this series has helped you decide to do a separate journal for your travel journal. Sometimes this is probably this is the second travel journal I've done because I've got my US one, which is still in tatters at the moment. I don't know why. I just can't bring myself to put that together because it's such a mammoth trip. There's so much to go into it, and I'm not sure I picked the right way of doing it with all the junk journaling, but maybe once I get into it, I'll feel better about it. And I think because I've got into this, I've got a rhythm with this journal, I feel much more confident when creating in it. And I know there's like pages missing and everywhere, but they'll be for like postcards and drawings and big photographs and things like that. So that's kind of what I'm going to be doing. I've still got to add some journaling to these pages. I might actually take this journal to crop night tonight and work a bit on it as well, I think. So yeah, I do want to watercolor a version of this somewhere. I may have to do it on a actual watercolor tip in and tip it in probably here, I think. We'll see. But anyway, creative decisions can be done in speed. But I'm excited to start working. It just reminds me of my trip, and I love that. I love that all this ephemera and all the journaling and everything just reminds me of the trip, and that's essentially what a journal should be. It should be triggering those things for you. And I just love it. I just love it, and I've got so much to do, and there's still a huge pile to get through. Like, I still have my cute little Studio Ghibli tickets of ours that I've been hanging out to journal about, but oh, there's another one of the pictures. Oh yeah, there's two, because hubby and I got different ones, and they're both different flavors. I'm pretty sure I got the one with the hat, and hubby got the one with the leaf, I think. Hold on. Maybe I got the one with the leaf. I don't remember now. Hubby got a full-blown thing of pasta. I couldn't eat that, so I just got a puff. All right, I'm gonna stop talking. Let's get creating. I just wanted to add a little bit of my own artwork to the spread, and I knew that this little Totoro cream puff was super easy to sketch, so it was a low pressure situation. And I really love the touch of the watercolors in my travel journal because I didn't get to do any while I was away. So I'm adding them in as I go so I can actually sit down and enjoy the process instead of trying to create something really quickly. I'm never going to be an urban sketcher. I think I understand that right now, that I don't have what it takes to do something super quickly. I'm too pedantic, I'm too picky, and I'm too much of a wannabe perfectionist. I know that my watercolor is by no means perfection, but I would have had a complete mess had I tried to make this on, like, in my Airbnb the night that we got back, or even in the cafe. But I'm glad that I'm adding it to my journal. It's another element that I can add. So I'm enjoying the process of this whole travel journal. It's been an absolute blissful experience to sort of reignite those memories. All my ephemera and all the photographs really help bring everything back to life. And I'm enjoying revisiting Japan, even if it's just between the pages of my journal. So I'm just creating a cute little watercolor of my cream puff, and it's pretty self-explanatory actually. I'm using Daniel Smith watercolors and my Princeton Neptune brush in the size 4, I'm pretty sure, and they seem to be my go-to brushes at the moment. I sort of have rekindled a love for it. I do still love my Escoda brushes. They'll be what I take when I travel, but when I'm sitting at home, they seem to be the ones that my hands sort of gravitate towards, and I'm not sure why, but they're a definite workhorse, and that's why they were featured in the supply documentation recently. I'm just really enjoying those colors, and I'm using the same ones as in my travel palette, so I'm not using any new ones. I'm just playing, and I'm really also enjoying putting some watercolor down, sort of half staining my paper, and then using my cloth to sort of pull back some of the color, which also creates a little bit of texture. If you do it with a piece of material or some paper towel scrunched up, it helps just add a little bit of texture that I really enjoy the look of.
Don't need an answer, just some kind
I'm adding a little bit of ephemera that I purchased off Etsy. If I can find the link to my purchase, I'll pop it down below, but I loved these little characters for my journal.
I'm trying to make this darkness go away. I'll paint with colors and I'll sing until my lungs give out. I'm gonna let the sun shine in the day. I will leave my windows open so that I can hear the sound of people talking and the wind blowing in the trees. Oh, I will open up my eyes so I can see the light. Oh, and I'll try to spread my wings so I can fly. Oh, and the darkness starts to fade. Feels like things are gonna go my way. I'm gonna let the sun shine in the day. I'm gonna let the past be filled with smoke. And I will try to fix what has been broken. And take this weight off my shoulders, 'cause I know yesterday ain't coming back. I'm gonna let the past stay in the cold. I will listen to the ocean, let its unsaid words be spoken, and I'll let my mind be carried by the waves.
I love using my Prismacolor pencils as toppers when using them with my watercolor. I've said it time and time again, they're just really easy to get those little details in that I can't get with watercolor, and they're a bit more of a controlled way to add detail to your illustrations. It is something that I always seem to add at the end. They sort of brighten up some of the colors that I didn't get the vibrancy, so my Prismacolor pencils are a very big go-to. And I'm enjoying using some of the photographs that I've printed. I've printed some on the matte photo paper. I've also printed some with my sprocket, and I've also used a little one of the pamphlets that I picked up in the actual cafe with a cookie set that we bought. So I wasn't going to cut it up, but when I looked at it, it just didn't fit my little tiny journal, so I grabbed the bits and pieces that I wanted from the pamphlet, because most of it was in Japanese. So I just grabbed the little illustrations that I loved, and it's a little piece that I could use in my journal while still triggering a memory.
Thoughts are spinning round in my head. I also sit down, 'cause I'm almost there. Now I see you.
I've saved little things like tags off Studio Ghibli toys. I've also got some Japanese postage stamps that I've saved from Happy Mail, and even though I didn't get them on my trip, they add to the whole look and feel of the journal spread.
It's supposed to feel incredible. It's too bad you had to leave. Please come back now, baby, where were we? Said you changed and a lot. Got the memory still popping up. Show me your heart, show you mine. You go first, I will whine. You're my soul, my heart, my beautiful. You're my first, my last, my wonderful. And I just can't seem to get enough. It's because I love you most of all. Million thoughts are flying from my head. Let's kiss them away and stay in my bed, just to know that you are mine. I'm floating on air, and I wanna let it show. But I know changed, but not that much. Guess our memories are catching up. You're my soul, my heart, my beautiful. You're my first, my last, my wonderful, and I just can't seem to get enough. It's because I love you most of all. You're my soul, my heart, my beautiful. You're my first, my last, my wonderful, and I just can't seem to get enough. It's because I love you most of all. Hey, I heard you want to leave this place where we grew up. This old town, just put it all behind. Remember you and I would always find somewhere to hide when we were kids, so we could see and hear the water run. The river's gonna cry when you're gone. Where will you go? And won't you miss the ones you know? I'll be here, hanging on, waiting for your call. Seems like time as a wave passing by, leave a mark in our minds to turn to memories. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. The river's gonna cry when you're. The river's gonna cry when you're. The river's gonna cry when you're gone. Hey, I was hoping you would stay, but I've always known that you would go and find your own way. I still see when we climbed up in those trees, 12 years old, to feel the wind and watch the river run. And the sun would always shine when we sat there, you and I. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. The river's gonna cry when you're. The river's gonna cry when you're. The river's gonna cry when you're gone. It's gonna cry, it's gonna cry. River's gonna cry when you're gone. It's gonna cry, it's gonna cry. Hey, I heard you want to leave this place where we grew up. This old town, just leave it all behind. The river's gonna cry when you're gone.
Right, I've got a massive big fat mess on my table as always, but I think I'm going to leave it here. As I said, it was going to be a super long one today, and I thought the spread came together really nicely. The only thing that I've got missing is a number, and I'm not quite sure what kind of number I want to put on here. I'm not sure, and I want to put Cream Puff Factory here in this little sticker text that I used for the highlight monster, which said my thoughts, I think, or thoughts. I have placed that sticker sheet somewhere in my hoard and I need to find it, so I thought I'll just put that there as a way to sort of document the whole thing with the number. This is actually the little the Tolo Pan Tokyo, which is the name of the actual place. It was very interesting because it was called the Cream Puff Factory or Cream Puff Shop, the Totoro Cream Puff Shop. I'm not quite sure. I think it was called, I'm just super confused. It was a magical place and I'm not quite sure. But this is the little thing that I picked up, which looks like one of those like reward cards that you get if you shop there a lot. I think I picked that up when I was grabbing the cookies, because they had like the little shop downstairs where you could grab the cookies or extra cream puffs without having to sit in the cafe upstairs. But either way, I have this and I'm not quite sure where I want to put it, or if I'm going to include it at all. I might have just a little envelope at the back of my journal for little leftover bits that didn't get used but I don't want to throw away. So it may end up in there, or not sure, because not sure. I did want to include this was from the other video where I painted the flowers, and I tried to put them here, but they're just too big, and that was the problem when I first created them. So I may actually scan them and size them down and add them at a later date, or maybe add a bit more line work to them, because at the moment they're very sort of just watercolory. But I love how it's coming along. All it needs is its journaling now, and obviously that little date. I really loved using some of, even though they're not from my trip, they're little Japanese stamps that I used as a tag. It matched the theme, and the feel of the whole place was so beautiful and woodland, as you saw in the overlays, and I just loved the whole concept of it. And I love how even though my journal, my Japan journal, is bright and crazy and fun, I love that for this spread it got completely toned down, especially, I mean, there's a little bit here but not heaps, and so I love how it all turned out, and my little watercolor, I love how that turned out. So I'm just going to add my journaling. Oh, this tape, even though it's is it MT brand? No, it's not. Oh, God, it doesn't want to stay. Hate it when tape doesn't stay. I hate it. So yeah, that is where I'm going to leave it. I'm going to sit and do my journaling over another cup of tea. My throat is killing me. I was talking to Mum as I was making this, and I kept coughing because I've got that tickle in my throat that's just really, really sore. So I'm going to go have a lemon honey tea now, I think. But I'm really enjoying how this is coming along. I didn't expect the Cream Puff Factory to get a completely two double spread. I expected to work on Ghibli and meeting mitts and stuff, but that will just have to be for another. I did stick these into here, and the little highlight monster I think I want in here as well, but I'm gonna work on the Ghibli stuff next in the next video. But yeah, I'm totally loving. I don't have very many pages left, and there's a big chunk devoted to obviously Disney, so there'll be some stuff there. But yeah, I love how it's turning out. I really am. I'm getting just excited to work in it. It's getting nice and chunky. I've still got like tip-ins and things that I want to add to like back pages, and obviously get my journaling done, because that is another thing. I've been trying to get my little like getting my feelings down and stuff. So, and there's obviously pages that have got nothing on them, and this is where I'll come in with like large scale photographs and stuff like that from things that haven't actually been journaled, or you know. But oh, I love it. And I also really love the little drawings that I'm adding there slowly. I'm getting a bit more confident with adding some little actual watercolors in there. But I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if there's any questions or anything you want to ask me, please don't hesitate to ask down below or in the Facebook group. I'm always very happy to help out where I can, and if you're enjoying this series and you want me to keep going, please tell me, because I like to make content that you guys enjoy. But I'm really happy with how this all turned out. So have a wonderful weekend, my Inkies, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye!